Yeah. Go fresh?
Niko fiti.
Yo, what up, what it is, happy people? Of course, ukiona tumeweka hapa hivi unajua ni story. And of course, hii mwaka manzi hatujasema ile kitu. Hebu tuiseme welcome to Of course, it's your boy Ted.
And it's your girl name.
And this is
StoryStory.
Of course, manze, ni noma.
Ni noma. No, actually, I'm so excited for this topic rather.
Yeah, noma.
Hata saki nilizile swali.
Hivi ndakuuliza kabla useme.
Okay, uliza.
Okay, sema tu.
No.
What are we talking about? Nilikuwa naenda kusema kama nimesema yani tunaenda nayo.
So today we're going to talk about how do you plan for family? How do you plan for family?
Ni family planning methods. Tutoka about family planning?
No. Like how financially do you plan for a family?
Thanks manze. Your family planning ingekuwa kazi kutoka about.
I think you should put that on a topic. I think
it should be a topic.
It should be a topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
You tell us.
Yeah, tell us.
Tell us. Pale kwa description. Kama nataka hiyo topic.
For comment section.
Mtu tu mention F planning. Tutajua ni nini.
So watu wa F planning andike tu hapo and then we will I wish tungekuwa na poll hapo kwa comment sections tuone
Is there a way we can do that?
I don't think so. But maybe it's something that it's an idea we have given them. Probably they will now come up with a poll hapo kwa comment section. Yeah.
Tutaongea na poll tuone
So let's get back to our topic.
Yeah.
So how do we financially plan for a family? How did you do it for you? And I think this video majorly is for the guys, but also the ladies. It's good for the ladies to know. Ama saa zile mnaenda hizo dates, mnauliza what's your 5-year plan, what's your 10-year plan? These are the things that you need to ask so that you know.
It's good to check.
It's to check, hey.
Whether he has a check.
Come on a check. Come on a check.
Good,
Yeah. So how did you plan for us? Or you didn't plan for us?
Manze.
Hapa nimekuwa kwa hot seat. Now this is story hot seat.
Manze mimi niliplan manze. Ile F planning ya financial planning, si ya family planning. Hiyo niliplan.
Sasa no confused. Una confused hapa. Okay, sawa. Okay,
yeah, financial.
Okay, financial planning.
The financial one, on a serious note though, I planned. Kuna a part that I planned and a part that we planned.
Yes.
Kuna zile tu kimwanaume unapiga hesabu zako chini ya wable. Chini ya waba unajua manze. Sasa, ikeja na stay itabidi. Nikeja tofauti. So probably the rates go up.
Yeah.
Most probably. The rates go up. You know, when you talk about where you're going to stay now as a family.
Yeah.
Probably as a single person you are staying in a bed-sitter or a one-roomed house, you know. Now that you're going to have a family, you may be thinking of going to probably a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom, depending on your budget, you know. So most definitely, ndo nasema mimi nilifikiria kwanza keja.
Okay.
Hiyo ndo ilikuwa kitu ya kwanza kwa akili. Shelter.
But the place ulikuwa na stay ilikuwa tu enough.
Yeah, it was enough. It was enough. I was in a 1-bedroom, but it was very spacious. It looked like a 2-bedroom because I had an extra room just for, I don't know what it was. But yeah, I just wanted change. Starting a fresh start.
Yeah.
Unajua.
Yeah.
And when you talk about the house, of course, kuna sasa vitu za hao, and you find that because you're now going to be staying the two of you.
Yeah.
You now have to figure out now, do we bring the two things in one house, or do we give out some things, or do we auction some things?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah. I think we had that plan. Yeah.
Yeah, we
You were saying you remembered something.
I remember what we talked about was first we're going to move in a new house.
Yeah.
We're not going to where someone else used to live. So we put that into consideration and moved to a new house.
Mm-hmm.
So that was also one of the things that we planned.
Yeah.
So new house, new life,
about that. Yeah.
new atmosphere, environment for both of us.
Yeah.
Number two.
Number two, insurance.
Insurance,
and this is just wholesome. Probably we can have another video that just goes deep into just insurance, because there are different levels of insurance. There's life insurance, then there's medical insurance, then, you know, if you have a car, there's the car insurance. Getting that sticker of baby on board.
There's also a transition.
Anyway, there's a transition, So, for me, insurance came second. Okay, they're not in that order, but number two on my list is insurance. Made sure that, fortunate enough, where I work, we have a cover. So I just added my wife to the cover, made sure that we are all covered.
Also, when the baby came,
we added the baby. But of importance, and this one we actually did, we actually went and did, was the NHIF.
Yes.
The NHIF, we actually went and made sure that both of us have NHIF and it is active.
Yes.
You remember that day? We went and made sure. So ensure that you have that. The NHIF, ensure you have it. So it's part of health insurance.
Yeah.
So if you're well able, you can also do life insurance, which is important as a savings plan and also as an emergency plan in case of a transition. We always pray for the best. We don't wish for that for anyone, but it's always good to just have it. Then also we started a money market. I told you about that,
Yes.
Yes.
That's point 3 now.
Yes, that's point 3. We started a money market because we were hoping and praying that God can bless us with a child one day. So we started putting into pole. Should our daughter see this? She should not. She should not. But anyway, we started saving up. Specifically, that money market fund is for her. So we started that. Probably we can also do an on investments.
We'll do a video for that.
So we can talk about the different investments that we've done. Even after that. And the investments that are there for people.
Options.
The options. So we did that. That was another thing that we did. Another plan that we had was you may mention how. Yes. There's the money market for saving. Then there's for school fees. So we were really showing God that we are capable of having a child. Bless us.
Bless us, please.
So we started saving for her school fees, which will come probably a bit later. But we started something just haba na haba,
just kidogo. every month, so that when at least amefika hiyo time ya kwenda shule, we have something. It's not that tuna nini, but it's good tutakuwa na kaboost somewhere. Because you never know tomorrow.
Kaboost, manze. And even if it doesn't go to school fees, it will help her in a way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And when you're talking about these things, actually, to talk about vitu expensive.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes people see that and they think, hey,
you have to part with a lot of money. But you can start with 200 a month, 500 a month, 1,000 a month.
Yeah.
And each month, if for example we start with the smallest, 200 a month, times 12.
200 times 12, that's 1,000.
No.
Hey, 200 times 12 times 10.
It's okay.
Guy. Me don't even guess up. What's happening to me, man? What's happening to me?
So it's 12 times 2, so you need 24. So 2,400.
Yeah.
So in a year,
I should be the mathematician of the family.
I know. And no need to umechoka. To edit your part.
It's been a long day. No, let's
so let's do it the smallest amount, 200.
Yeah, let's do it 500. Makes more sense.
Okay.
5.
Okay, so the smallest 500. 500 a month.
Let's
so
say
500
for 10 months.
500. So 500 times 10.
That's 5.
That's 5 Gs.
Yeah.
Plus 2 months, 6 Gs. So a year you have 6 Gs. Then make sure 6 times 5 years.
So that's 6 times 5.
Yeah.
That's 30.
30
That's
Gs.
30 Gs.
So at least that will help you.
Since it's not just your normal kind of saving, it means it's earning an interest every year.
Yes.
So so it keeps on adding. You'll not get just 30 Gs. You'll get more. So when it comes to the school fees one, you can start with as low as 2,000 bob, a month. And, if you save up for 10 years, then you'll realize that you actually have something. And there comes a time when you're blessed even more, when 2,000 is nothing. Then you add.
Yeah, you keep on adding.
You keep on adding.
Yeah.
Even for the, for the pool of funds, start with 500, pole. You keep on adding, and with time, you'll realize that haba na haba imejaza kibaba.
And I think also it's the discipline now. For me, it's the discipline.
Definitely.
It's the discipline of just knowing that every month,
there's a certain amount that I'm setting aside.
Yeah. And if, for example, you don't trust yourself, you can just make it bank equity now.
DD. You can do a direct debit.
Yeah, so that is just, you get your money when it has already been deducted. So that now you plan with what now you have to plan now the other things. But already the DD has been done. I think that's also a really, really good plan when you're planning for a family. Because we need to talk about these things. We can, it's not a secret that right now the financial aspect is, it's not really, really good. And so for us to plan and talk about these things, help us to now propel further and know what to do. Doppio square stack. So we also thank the people who are also around us, because we have these conversations and we try and see how can we help each other, how can we move, how can we be better, how can we learn from one another. And it's good, and that's why when we're having such conversations, we are even bringing this conversation here so that we can talk to you, learn together, learn with you, and then you're going to comment, of course, down below. And then definitely we learn from your experience as you learn from ours. And also, I think most of the things, sorry I cut you short, most of the things that we also do, and I think we put this as a point, is to track expenses. When you track now your expenses, it comes to planning also. Because I remember for me, never used to plan. I never used to plan, and I used to be
I was the
spendthrift. Yeah. But nowadays, I'm actually the one who's like, so ulitumia, so like what is happening? Ilienda wapi? Like explain. Tuangalie transaction. Yeah. But tracking is very good. Once you just buy something, just note it down so that you can just know in a month or start with a day. In a day, I spend this.
Yes.
In a week, I spend this. Yeah. In 2 weeks, I spend this. In a month, I spend this. It will give you discipline. And also, we're planning to make sure even our kids get to also learn these traits so that they make better decisions.
Yes.
So that, for me, I'm very excited when it comes to this because it's something that I'm learning. So I'm very, very excited, and I thank you for
And me, I'm very happy to see you say these things and me just say, like I'm genuinely happy for you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I think another point that we need to not any point but we will, as we edit, we will put the points, the numbers. But the next point is managing debt.
And even before that, the importance of tracking your finances is you get to have an estimate of how much you spend. Then that estimate helps you come up with a tentative budget.
Yes.
So you get to know that this is usually my budget per month.
Yeah.
When you have that, then it's easier for you to come to this next step of managing debt. Probably we can share this story. When we got married, I had a debt. I had a huge debt. I had bought a car, then got an accident. We were following up with insurance. There are a lot of issues, with that. And I had already taken this loan to buy this vehicle, and the loan was, I had just paid 2 years, so I had like 3 more years up even to deal with that. And we had to discuss it for me to tell you, hey, there's this thing that is going on. So as my income comes, there's this part, there's this amount that usually goes to paying debt. And what we usually say is, dawa deni ni kulipa, So when you know your budget, then una get to understand that I can allocate this specific amount to go to paying this debt. However small, however big, you can allocate it to go to paying this debt. And with time, you realize that it makes things a bit easier, even for both you and your partner, because you're not like in a place wondering, because there's something that we are working
towards. Yeah, that's good.
So most definitely, there's budgeting, there's debt management. Just with the story that we've mentioned, debt management, you should plan it with your partner. If you're gonna get married, in case you have any debt.
And it's good to also tell your partner. Don't get married and you have not told them. Just tell them so that now you discuss it, because when you get married, you're one.
Yes.
And his debt now becomes yours as well. So it's good to plan, because that money comes to the family. And when we talk about now debts, it's also to check on your credit to see if also you can now get a loan to get some assets.
Yes.
Yes. So that's also another point where now, because
that's
now
positive debt.
If now you work together, you can make sure you will not so that you have good credit, so that now you can plan better. And if you want to take a loan for something like an asset, you can also do that. If that's an option that you'd want to do. So I think also communication is also very key.
Definitely.
When it comes to now planning, planning financially for a family, I think it's very important.
And if you're also speaking of loans and planning, if you're also not in any circle, you can. It's a way to. It's an avenue for you guys to discuss which circle you can get into, because you can get positive debt.
Yes.
And positive debt will help you, will help your family grow. For example, you would like to start a certain business, which requires a huge capital. So if you've saved enough in your circle, you can borrow 3, 4, 5 times, depending on which loan facility you want to get.
Yeah.
So I remember for us, I was in a circle, you were not in a circle.
Yeah.
But I made sure that you've become a member. So that, we are saving on both ends.
Yeah.
And all of us are at a point where we can get a facility that's 3, 4 times, 5 times our savings.
Yeah.
So we did that.
We did that, and it was good.
Yeah, it was amazing. What other thing did we do financially?
We
now together.
Yeah, that's what
together.
I'm thinking. Together.
What did you do with your things? Because you had your own house, I had my own house.
Yes.
We gave out some, yeah?
We gave out some. We gave out. My sofa sets, we gave out.
We gave out, yeah.
My dispenser, I think we gave
out
most
of the things.
Yeah.
Even and some of my things we
gave out and got others.
Got others. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
we just wanted a fresh start.
Yeah, we wanted a fresh start. Yeah. I wish we sold some though.
That would be a good financial decision.
Yeah, because
a financial move.
Yeah.
Not necessarily good. It would be a financial move.
But it's
when
also
the
good
economy
to give.
is tough.
Yeah. But it's also good to give out.
Blessed
are those who give. Yeah.
Mbona umesema ka beatitude, for they shall get.
No. But it's good to give. It's good to give. That was just on a light note.
That was on a light note.
Yeah. So it's also good to give.
But yeah, if you give, you get it back overflowing, shaken, well pressed. That's the word, man.
Yeah.
Running over.
Yeah.
Running over.
Yes, and the last point, I think it's also to define goals as a family.
Yeah. Financial goals.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Even not even financial, just defining goals in general.
Yeah. But just because
in this topic,
because of
financial.
Yes. It's financial.
Planning.
Yeah.
So goals.
Yeah, financial goals.
Yeah. Because for example, let me just share this story.
Yeah.
So so when we entered into this relationship, I remember I didn't say enter. It's like a door. Okay.
Yeah.
So when we decided to get
and you entered.
Okay, so when we decided to get into this relationship, so on the onset, I was the spender, and I used to spend without thinking, and then you were not. And then I think
I was the planner. Everything that is spent has to be in the budget.
Yeah.
If it's not in the budget, I'm sorry.
So we're not taking it. I remember there's a date we went, and I think you had that in mind, and you couldn't tell me no, but I kept, I wanted something. There's something I wanted, and you're like, it's okay. So I could
Which
tell.
one is this? Which date is this? Can I remember?
The one that we went to, is it Lavi? That
Oh,
mall.
yeah. I've remembered that one. Yeah.
I think you had planned a specific.
I had planned
a specific, like atachukua drink, because it's usually, of course, when you go to a restaurant, you order. So before you order, there's a drink. So there's a drink, and then you order, and then there's dessert. I think that's just it. So for him, I'll go plan ni hivyo, and that's it. So kichukua another drink or something else, like a milkshake. Inakuwa
yeah, because I was going as per the rules, you plan.
Yeah, but when you're going out on dates, of course,
yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, actually, that was not even the point. The point was 6 months down the line, he became the spender.
He'll go vice versa, man.
He became the spender, and I became the cautious one when it comes to spending. Because I'm like,
hata mimi sikujielewa.
I know.
Nilikuwa nakuspend too much.
So we changed roles. So I
became the spender.
He became the spender, and I became the cautious.
The cautious budgeter.
Yeah. And so, but I thank God even up to now, I'm still the cautious budgeter.
No, I'm also not that much of a spender.
It's true, but
I'm
also glad that you have warmed up to.
I've warmed up to it, so it's not very. I'm not very uptight when it comes to budgets and all.
Yeah, but of course you don't go extra.
Yeah.
So I think it's also now the balance to know, and I think also it's because now you've become a dad.
Yeah, man.
I think it has to do with
something.
It's also that. Now you becoming a dad now has changed the whole.
Yeah, a lot has changed.
But also that doesn't mean that our goals are not defined.
Yeah.
So we have defined goals. So at this point was now to come back to, even if one of us is a spender, we get to know that in the long run, our goal is to be here in 5 months, or here in 10 months, or here in 20. So that we have something that guides us for better planning.
Yeah.
So it's good to write all these things down. It's January, so it's good to also have resolutions. And in these resolutions, it's just good to know where do you want to be, what do you want to achieve
financially.
What
do you want to achieve, where do you want to be, and we thank God that most of the things that we set out to achieve by this time we have achieved. Some we haven't, but at least most of the things we have. And very, very importantly, align your debt. Hata kani ile deni iko kwa shop ama yenye unaowe beshte yako ama nini, align everything, then plan to pay it even if it's slowly. That's what we've been doing. We are not yet done with all the debt on both ends. Now it's one debt. We are not yet done with all of them, but we have a working plan to finish all of them. Should be our goal was by 2024. By the end of 2024, we are debt free.
But slowly by slowly, we'll get there. It has run over to 20. In
2024, tuko sawa. We are at par. Actually, the way we are headed, tuimaliza mapema.
And that's good. And I think we should add this as a bonus, but it's not a bonus. It's a very huge point. Is prayer.
Definitely. Man.
So when you're planning and preparing for a family, prayer is very important. It should be the core of everything, because it helps you to get to know what to do, get wisdom, prayer, and also reading the word to just keep you grounded. To keep you grounded.
Sorry.
So it helps you to keep you grounded, and everything just aligns. So
That's actually an amazing bonus, and probably just to add a bonus to that bonus.
It's a huge point, so it's a point by itself.
It's a point by
so
itself.
Add the bonus.
So I add the bonus, of course. Good to hear your story. No, so also something else that you need to financially plan as a family now, as you and your wife. And what we did was we also planned our givings. And there are different kinds of givings. There's those that you give to charity. There's those that you give to your folks, your parents. There's those that you give to the church. And there's just, those ones that just come by here and there. So we also planned about that. And tumie tombili urgently na kuishia Monday, there are those also. Because we live in a community kind of setup. You cannot just isolate yourself from giving, right? And by giving, I mean financial giving. Financial giving. So that's also something that you guys can plan. You need to know about tithing. You need to know about giving. You need to know about charity giving, and you also need to take care of your folks or your siblings.
It's important.
So that was it about.
How to plan.
That was it about financial planning.
Yes.
Is that correct? I don't know.
That was it.
About financial planning. And that was our story on how we went about it. You can share with us how you did it, or if you did it, or if you didn't do it. Ama ni freestyle
kama how they do, tufanye pamoja. Let's do it together.
It's never too late to start. It's never too late to start.
Let's do it together. Let's create this community of saving and planning and learning together. This will be just an amazing concept and also trait. So most definitely, see you in the next chapter. Of course, I'll see you. But before you go, please like, subscribe, and share. Let people know how to save and plan for their families.
Probably very soon we can plug them in on our avenues.
Yes.
We'll plug you in.
Yes.
We have some amazing avenues for saving, for health insurance, for so many things that we've gotten as we research and as we meet people, as we get to interact. So I feel like tukiendelea hivi tuendelea na hii topic.
Sawa. See you in the next video.